Hey, what's going on, guys? Tib back again, and welcome back to the channel. If you're subbed, welcome if you're new. But anyway, I have a clip that me and my friends got a while back while doing the City of Ash dungeon on ESO. So as we got into the second boss fight, the two DPSs that my friends were playing quickly died due to a certain power attack he had, and I tried reviving, but that didn't last long before he died again. So I had to solo the double elite boss with pretty much over half of his health left still. And this video is going to go out just to show tanks how effective they can actually be when trying to keep the fight alive. When they're last alive and they're just trying to solo it out to try to maybe get some sort of, I don't know, miracle victory, whatever you want to call it. This strategy works with pretty much all humanoid bosses, so don't try to like go for like Doshia, the big bad bitch, you know, the one that shows up in like every other goddamn quest. Just this works for most humanoid bosses that like try to run after you instead of just like summoning weird ass shit that kills you. So let's get right into it. So first off, let's go over to the absolute must-have perks that you need for a tank. This video I didn't really have my full tank set up yet. I was only like level 30, so I had a little bit of a weird setup. It wasn't that effective. I had to reset it eventually, but just keep in mind that this video was a little bit old and that I didn't have my absolute what I would always go for set up. So what you absolutely must have is green dragon's blood, razor armor, and any kind of health potion depending on the level that you are on. So what I would do is I would just set up a cycle in between my razor armor, my dragon's blood, and my potions. What I would do is I would obviously just spawn up razor armor first, and I would go into him, and then as soon as I would get low health, I would just spawn up dragon's blood and immediately take a potion, and I was instantly back at full health. And by the time that I was back at low health again, my dragon's blood and my potion were ready to take again. I would never run out of magicka because I would always have enough time when I was kiting people, or cutting the boss rather, and I would always regen during that time. And what I mean by kiting, if you don't know what that means, is like when you're constantly running away from the enemy, hitting him, trying to get hits on him, so that way he's focused on running towards you and not constantly smacking your ass back and forth. So unfortunately we couldn't gain any of our ultimates back because the level of the dungeon was a little bit lower than our actual level. So unfortunately I couldn't spawn up any of my ultimates, and speaking of ultimates, I would recommend going with Dragon Knight Standard. Now people think that if they're an all-out tank they're going to be taking more damage and whatever, so they're automatically going to go for the one that only allows the max income damage cap at 3%. But really that doesn't do much to the boss, it just helps you when you're screwed. So you're never really going to be screwed in this situation because you're going to be taking Dragon's Blood and a potion every time you hit low health. So what I do is I spawn up Dragon Knight Standard, and that way I can do an area of effect damage on him, and maybe if he spawns out like minions or whatever, you can take out those guys as well and not worry about, you know, the extras in the background. You can just focus on the boss. So it's a really good ultimate to use. I recommend Dragon Knight Standard. Again, if you can go for the boss and, you know, any extras at the same time, as well as just keep them in the same area and allow them to take that damage constantly. That pretty much sums up the whole entire strategy thing that I was going for. I would just keep on kiting, getting hits on him, running away from him, make sure I dodged out of his power attacks and stuff like that, and I would always just spawn up Dragon's Blood and take that potion. Whenever my razor armor ran out, I would just spawn that up again as well. And if I ever ran low on magicka, which I pretty much didn't, I would just quickly swap out my health potion for my magicka potion and pop one in me. So that pretty much sums up this video. I'm going to switch over to the live footage and I'll let you guys see the rest of the battle. That pretty much sums up this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this nice tip and trick video. If you want to see other tip and trick videos for Elder Scrolls Online, I recommend checking out my Elder Scrolls section on my channel. So anyway, I will see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the video again. If you didn't, I apologize. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
I was blocking that shit.
2K. Roughly 1K.
Yo, you just do that one thing and your health regenerates all the way back up. Freaking dragon.
Yo, I got this. Oh no. Get up, dude. Oh no.
Less than 1K. 600, 500.
Oh, Maron.
2 power attacks and he's dead.
Yo, what if...
Just hit him.
Hey. Never say never, guys.
I have so many soul gems, I don't care.
Dude, that is tank. That is tanking right there.